Hi Crostimers kids, and welcome to Movement Mondays with Mrs. Rawls. If you guys can think of a better name for our virtual PE days, I'd love to hear them. That's the best I could come up with. I hope you guys are all doing well. I miss your faces, but I'm excited to do some virtual PE with you today. This week we are going to focus on some juggling skills. So before you get everything ready, you will need some plastic sacks for juggling. If you don't have plastic sacks, you can always use a pair of socks. Rolled up would be easiest. You can use like a hand towel, but they're just gonna fall back down to the ground a little bit faster. So if you have some plastic sacks, you definitely wanna go ahead and grab those. Our warm up today is called Dice Fitness. So I'm gonna show you guys this so that you could take a screenshot of it and you can go back and look at this, and you could do this several times. This could be something you do every single day just to get in some activity. It's about 10 minutes long. So the way that it works is we are gonna set a timer for 5 minutes, and we're gonna roll the dice one time to find out the exercise we're going to do. And then we're gonna roll the dice a second time to determine how many times we do that exercise. So for instance, our round one exercises, if we were to roll a 1, we would do jumping jacks. Then we're gonna roll it again, and let's say we roll a 6, we're gonna do 6 jumping jacks for our first exercise. And for round 1, we're gonna do all of this as many times as we can in 5 minutes. Then we'll rest for a little bit, and then we'll hop right into round 2 of our exercises. So it's a 10-minute warm-up total, but that's how it works. If you do not have a dice for later in the week when you may want to go back and do this, then somebody at home can just yell out a random number, 1 through 6, to determine which one you're gonna do, and then another number to determine how many reps of that exercise. You can also do it with more than 1 dice. So if you have more than 1 dice at home, you could roll 1 dice to see which exercise you're gonna do, but then roll 2 dice and double up the amount of times you do that exercise. So again, this is what the exercise is. You guys can take a picture of this. And then I challenge you this week to go back and do this exercise. You can come up with your own exercises that you want to do. They do not have to be the ones that I have. Anything that you would want to come up with to get that heart rate up for a good little activity break. All right, let's get started. All right, you guys, I've got my timer set for 5 minutes, and I've got my dice. Here we go. Round 1. All right, I rolled a 1, which is jumping jacks, and a 3. So let's get to it. 3 jumping jacks. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Number 2. So mountain climbers. And 3. Here we go. So mountain climbers, push up position, knees to chest. 3. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, landed on 5. So burpees, and 1. So a burpee. Go down, kick those feet back to plank position, bring them in, jump up. Ready? Go. Down, out, in, up. Number 4, so we're gonna do some crunches. And 2 crunches. So on our crunches, we're gonna get down on the ground, knees bent, arms out above your legs, crunch up until your palms are above your knees, and back down. 2 more. All right, here we go. Oh, number 6, we're gonna do some squats. And we're gonna do 3. So on our squats, feet shoulder width apart, sit back like you're sitting in a chair. Weight should be in those heels, guys. Okay, if I'm doing it this way, flat back, 3 squats, good job. Okay, number 5, back to those burpees. Ooh, 6 burpees. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, So we landed on 2 this time. Mountain climbers again. And we're gonna do 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, number 2, some more mountain climbers. And the number 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 2, more mountain climbers. 4 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do our last activity on here, just to make sure we get it, which is push-ups. I'll roll the dice to see the number of reps. Woo. Sorry guys, wind got it. Okay, we're gonna do 1 push-up. Knees or toes, make sure you keep that back flat. Okay, we don't want this, we don't want this. We want a good flat back. Bend those elbows to bring you down. Push back up. If you're doing your knees, should still have a flat back, down and up. Four, more crunches. And 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 6, so some squats. And 5. Here we go, sit back in those heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6 again, some more squats again. This time, just 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, number 5, so burpees, and 2. Here we go. 1, 2. All right, guys, that's the end of round 1. Get a quick drink and we'll come back for round 2. 5 more minutes left, round 2. Here we go. All right, number 2, so we have some leg scissors. So leg scissors, we're gonna lay down on the ground. We're gonna try to bring our shoulder blades up off the ground and our legs are gonna make really big scissors, okay? We just have 2. Here we go. 1, 2. It's a good ab exercise there. Okay, whoop, number 2 again. And 2 more, so back down for 2 more leg scissors. Shoulders off, big scissors. All right, number 5, so we're gonna do scissor jumps. And we're just gonna do 1. So scissor jump looks like this. I'll do 1, then you do it with me. Okay, here we go, ready? Just 1. 1. Okay, number 3, star jumps. So these are I'm a star. Squat down, I'm a star. Let's see how many. 5, here we go. Let me hear you on those I'm a stars. I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star. Good job. Okay, 4, which is twist mountain climbers. So on these, you bring your knee to your opposite elbow. Okay, just adds a little bit more core work into a regular mountain climber. And I landed on 6. Here we go. Knee to opposite elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 4, so twist mountain climbers again. 4 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 2. So more leg scissors. And I landed on 3. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, number 1, lunges, alternating lunges. We're gonna do 5. Try to get 2 90-degree angles on these. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see what that looks like. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, 5. 6, we got some squat air punches. And we got 6 of them. So all we're gonna do, get in a good squat, hands up here, punch it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 3, some more star jumps. Woo, 6. Here we go. You don't have to say I'm a star each time. How about just the first time? Here we go. I'm a star. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Five, some scissor jumps. Just 1 again. 1. Okay, 3 more star jumps. Just 1 this time. Let me hear ya. I'm a star. 2 more leg scissors, leg scissors again. And 6 of them this time. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, 1, so lunges. 6 lunges. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, last one, 6. And that's the time. Warm up complete. Grab a drink of water before we move on to our juggling skills. Again, this is a great activity you guys can go back to. I would love to see your videos if you do some. Add in your own activities, make it fun. It can be anything that you can think of that's related to fitness. All right, you guys, so hopefully you have your plastic sacks ready. We're gonna start with 1 plastic sack, just like we normally do in regular PE when we're juggling. So we're gonna start with a review. So remember, when we're juggling 1 scarf, the pattern is toss, catch, toss, catch. Remember that we want to make the letter X, okay? So we're always throwing up to the opposite shoulder, and then we catch in our opposite hand. So one scarf, 1 plastic sack. We're gonna review 1 scarf juggling. Toss, catch, toss, catch, toss, catch, toss, catch. All right, guys, so next we're gonna review how to properly juggle 2 scarves or plastic sacks like we're using today. So the pattern for 2 scarf juggling is toss, toss, catch, catch, toss, toss, catch, catch. So remember that we're still making that X, we're still tossing to the opposite shoulder, and we're still catching in the opposite hand. Now usually we use colors. So if I had an orange one in this hand, after I tossed it, I would catch it in this hand. So that color would switch from the hand that it started in. We don't have colors today, so you're just gonna have to do the best you can with remembering those rules. So toss, toss, catch, catch, opposite shoulder, opposite hand. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Okay? All right, so our last review for our regular cascade juggling is our 3 scarf juggling pattern. So most of you, when we did this unit, you all were able to master 1 scarf and 2 scarves. So hopefully by the end of all this, hopefully we will get the mastery of 3. So our pattern for 3 is toss, toss, catch, toss, catch. Say that again. Toss, toss, catch, toss, catch. We have 3. We're gonna have 2 of our plastic sacks in one hand and then that other one in our other hand. When we're juggling 3 scarves, we always start with the hand that has 2 in it. And we only toss 1 at a time. So I'm gonna toss, then I'm gonna toss the one from this hand. So it's toss, toss, all right? But we're always gonna start with the hand that has 2. I like to put 1 between my thumb and my index finger, and then 1 between my ring finger and my pinky finger so they're separated and I can easily throw them 1 at a time. We're still making that X, and we still are tossing to the opposite shoulder and catching in the opposite hand. An added rule for 3 scarf juggling is that we always must catch in an empty hand. So if you are catching a scarf or a plastic sack in a hand that already has a plastic sack in it, that's your cue that you're not doing something right, okay? So we're gonna start with a hand that has 2. Again, the pattern is toss, toss, catch, okay? And we're always making an X and catching in an empty hand. It should look like this. Toss, toss, catch, okay? Show you guys that again. Again, make sure you separate those scarves that you're starting with, or those sacks, so that you can throw them 1 at a time. Toss, toss, catch, toss, catch. Toss, toss, catch, toss, catch. If for now you need to let that 3rd one fall to the ground, that's fine. Get the beginning pattern down, toss, toss, catch, toss, catch. Practice just that several times until you get comfortable with that. When you do, then you can try to continue the 3 sack cascade. Once it continues, it turns into toss, catch, toss, catch, toss, catch. 3 scarf juggling is really not all that difficult. The difficult part of it is learning the beginning of it. If you can get the beginning part down, you can get the rest down. I believe in every single one of you. So many of you, if you didn't get 3 scarf juggling when we were in school, you were so close, okay? So believe in yourself, because I believe in you. I know you can do this. Practice that beginning part several times and then try to continue it. So one more time, just the beginning. Toss, toss, catch, is all I'm gonna show you. Toss, toss, catch, catch. From there, once you've got that down, it turns into toss, catch, and it should look something like this. Toss, toss, catch, 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 toss, catch. Just like that. So now I want you to take some time and work on these cascade juggling skills. All right, next thing we're gonna work on is called column juggling. So if you guys remember back, some of you were able to advance to column juggling. We're gonna start with 2 column juggling. So what you'll need are 2 of your plastic sacks, and you just need them in 1 hand. We're not gonna use both hands for this activity. We're just gonna use 1 activity. We'll get to where we're using both, but for 2 column juggling, you just need 1 hand and 2 scarves. So the way that this one works, we toss the first scarf straight up into the air, but then we're gonna toss that second scarf up and out. And as the scarves come back down, we continue that circular pattern. So we toss up and out, catch, up and out, catch, up and out. So it should look a little something like this. Up, out, 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 out. So it should look a little bit like a whoop, circle. So that is 1 column juggling, or 2 column juggling, sorry. The next thing is called 3 column juggling. Okay, so I had to shut my garage. The wind was making all my sacks fly away. We just worked on 2 column juggling. Now we're gonna try 3 column juggling. So for 3 column juggling, you are gonna hold the sacks the same way you would when we're doing 3 scarf cascade juggling. So you're gonna start where you're gonna have 2 in one hand, that third one in that other hand. And you're always gonna start with the hand that has 2. When we're doing 3 columns, the columns are gonna be 1 in the middle and then 2 on the outside. So 1 middle column, 2 outside columns are gonna be our 3 columns for this pattern. So you go up and then out with the other 2. Then as they come down, you catch in the same order you threw them in. So this middle one, as it starts to come down, it's the first one I catch. I'm gonna catch it and immediately throw it back up to the middle. That pattern continues middle, sides, up, out. So it should look a little something like this. Up, out, up, out, up, out, up, out, up, out. Whoop. Just like that. Maybe y'all can make it look a little bit more graceful than I can, but that is 3 column juggling, sorry. Our final one for column juggling is going to be 4 column juggling. So as you have noticed, they've gotten harder as we've gone along. It's always a progression, guys. We're gonna always start out with something easier, and as we get better and improve, we make it a little bit harder. So when we're doing 4, we're gonna have 2 sacks in both hands. And we're just going to kind of advance it from that 3 columns. So when we did 3 columns, we threw 1 up in the middle. Well, for 4 columns, we're gonna go throw 2 up to the middle and then 2 to the outside. So the pattern is still the same, you're just throwing 1 extra scarf. So you're still going up and out, but now we have 1 extra bag in our hands. So 4 column juggling should look like this. Up and out, up, whoop. See? Even I struggle. Let's try it again. Up, out, up, out, up. So up and out. Again, even I'm struggling. Do the best you can on all of those. Column juggling is a little bit harder than cascade juggling. That's why we're practicing. So when we're doing 2 columns, we have 2 here in both hands, up and out, making that circular pattern. 3 columns, 1 in the middle, 2 on the outside. 4 columns, 2 in the middle, 2 on the outside. And just keeping it going the best that you can. All right, so for this week's challenge, we are gonna do partner juggling. So my husband, Zach, Mr. Rawls, is here to help me out with this week's challenge. The first one scarf juggling. So toss, catch, same as our regular individual 1 scarf cascade juggling goes. With these, we're always gonna use the outside arms. So I'm gonna use my right arm, he's gonna end up using his left arm. We're never gonna use the arms that are closest to one another with 1, 2, or 3 scarves during this partner challenge. So the first one, again, toss, catch, it'll look just like this. Toss, catch, toss, catch, toss, catch, toss, catch. Okay, challenge number 1. Challenge number 2, 2 scarves. So he will have 1 in his left hand. I'm gonna have the other one in my right hand. Again, we're using our outside arms here. Remembering that the pattern for 2 is toss, toss, catch, catch, toss, toss, catch, catch. So partner style cascade juggling will look like this. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, toss, catch, catch. All right, our last challenge is 3 scarf, 3 sack juggling, partner juggling. Remembering that our pattern is toss, toss, catch, and then it just turns into toss, catch, toss, catch, toss, catch. Again, still using our outside arms. I'm gonna be the one that has 2 scarves. He's gonna be the partner that just has the 1 scarf. So starting with the hand that has 2, I'm gonna toss 1 scarf, and then he'll toss his. And then we start that pattern. So toss, toss, catch, toss, catch. Now this is pretty challenging. It took us a while to get the hang of it. So don't get discouraged. Practice, watch the videos. If there's other videos that might be easier for you to understand, watch those. Because it is challenging, but I believe that you can do it. Here's what it should look like. All right. Toss, toss, catch, 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 toss, catch. There we go. All right, so that is your challenge for the week. So partner juggling, 1 scarf, 2 scarves, and then trying to get up to that 3 scarf partner juggling challenge. If you guys are successful in any of them, I would love to hear about it. I would love to see videos or comment because it is a challenge. So I hope that you guys enjoy it and have some fun with it, okay? Cool down time, guys. I hope you've enjoyed Movement Mondays with Mrs. Rawls today. We're gonna finish with just a stretch cool down. So this is a great series of stretches that you can do both to warm up before doing some physical activity, but also to cool down. So we're gonna do those. We're also gonna be doing them to Man in the Mirror. If you have watched Mr. Scott's guidance video from this last Friday, then you know that he used this song to talk to you guys about valuing yourself. So I thought I'd tie in his lesson with today's PE activity. So we're gonna cool down to it. I hope you have taken his challenge and you've written down 10 things that you love about yourself. I want you to know that we love you and we miss you, and we just can't wait to see you again. So let's get to a cool down. Here we go. Arms up, come down, touch the ground. Slowly roll up. Do that again. Good. Take one leg back. Arm out if you need to help balance or hold on to something. Good. Bring it forward. Hold on to your knee and do some ankle circles. Go to the right. Now go to the left. Good. So now you're going to take it. You're going to cross down. You're going to try to stretch down, push on that knee just a little bit to feel that stretch. Now we're going to do our calf. So heel on the ground, toes up, lean down. Awesome. Let's switch over to that other side. Good. Hold on to your knee. Ankle circles. Other way. Good. Bring it across and down. Good. Calf. Good. Bring your arms. Bring one arm across. Lock it in there. Switch. Good. One arm up and back. Pull down slightly on that elbow. Good. Switch. Good. I want you to take your fingers, interlock them behind your back. Just pull up as far as you can. It's comfortable. You don't want it to hurt. Good. Now I want you to squat down and then bend over with that stretch. Good. Okay, get some shake out. Alright, good. We're going to come down to the ground again. Turn to one side for a runner's lunge. Try to lift that arm, right arm up off the ground and open up. Good. Back down. Turn those toes forward. Now walk to the other side into another runner's lunge. Good. Again, open up that arm. Okay, down. Come in. Keep those feet wide and those toes pressed out. And try to sit down in a big old sumo squat. Good. Now I want you to grab your elbows. Slowly rock back and forth. And slowly roll up. Good. Let's just do one more. All right, guys. See you next week.